The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact Lynn Braden in McLeansboro for an auto quote today.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Do you have a dog that is shedding? We provide D-Shed treatments at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. D-Shed treatments get rid of a lot of unwanted hair so it doesn't end up all over your house. Your dog will look better, feel great, and smell wonderful. Call and schedule a D-Shed treatment for your dog at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon. Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week. Hello again, basketball fans. Welcome back to the 42nd annual Sesser Holiday Tournament. It's time for our fourth quarterfinal game of the day, and it's going to be the number one seeded Goreville Blackcats taking on the Yellowjackets of New Athens. I'm Randy Olson courtside along with longtime coach and official Brad Beatty. And Brad, this Sesser tournament has always been pretty kind to Goreville. They feel pretty much at home there, don't they?
They have definitely made this a second home court. I'm sure tonight they're going to come out and probably play just like they normally have in the last 6-7 years. So I wouldn't expect anything else out of them.
Winner of this game will get Altamont in the semifinals, as Altamont just disposed of DeCoin 68-48, but honestly that game was quite a bit closer than that because it was just an 8-point game after 3 quarters, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a good ball game. Very impressive Altamont team, though. They definitely have all the pieces.
They got a lot of weapons, that's for sure. They do. Goreville will be playing today and tomorrow without head coach Todd Tripp, as he has to ride out a suspension after a situation the other night in a game at West Frankfort. We're not going to speculate or go into any of the details of that. It's not our battle, and we weren't there, so we don't know all the facts. We just know he's got a 3-game suspension to fulfill, and he's fulfilled 1 game, which means this will be game 2, and tomorrow will be game 3, and then he would be available on the final day of the tournament to be along the sidelines and coach his Goreville Blackcats. But I'm sure he still has them well prepared for this game, and they know what they got to do. It's just coming out here and executing it, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, his fingerprints are going to be all over this game. I know he's not here in the building tonight, but Dayton Tripp, who's going to be coaching the varsity team tonight, he's a very, very good young coach, and he's got that Tripp flowing in his blood. So, they're not going to skip a beat here tonight.
Are they brothers?
I want to say that's his nephew.
Nephew?
Coach Tripp could correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say that's his nephew. But coaching's in his blood, and he's going to be a good one.
Well, either way, you've got a Coach Tripp on the sideline. So either way you look at it. So Goreville comes into this tournament, as I said, a number 1 seed. They are 9-1 on the season. Their only loss is to a very good Benton team, who's still unbeaten. So that tells you a lot right there.
Yeah, that's down at Goreville, their tournament. Benton looked very, very impressive, but in that game there, that's a 1 or 2 possession game right there to the end. So Goreville's had a good start here, and I'm sure they're going to use this tournament here to kind of prep, because if they win tonight, those 4 teams in that Final Four, that's like a sectional.
Yeah.
Those 4 are quality teams right there, and 3 of them in the 1A. It could be a set up for a super sectional game.
Right. 3 teams in this tournament came in being state ranked in the latest Nesto hoops. And, of course, Nesto himself was here earlier today talking about Aaron Britton. And, again, 2 of those 3 have already played and have won. And Goreville trying to add to it and try to punch their ticket to the semifinals. Their opponent today will be the Yellowjackets of New Athens, who come in with a record of 5-6. They're not a bad basketball team. They can score some points. They lost to Redbud, who's another team in this tournament, of course, that is the 2nd seed. But, again, New Athens plays some pretty good competition over that side of the state. They're 5-6, so they'll come hungry and try to pull the upset here.
Yeah, you better not come in here and sleepwalk on them, or you'll walk out here with an L, because Coach has had them playing pretty well for the last 3-4 years, and he didn't come in here expecting to play on the left side of the bracket. He's expecting to come here and win, and so Goreville better be ready to show up and play him.
Conrad Wittersheim, the head coach of the New Athens Yellowjackets. He's got a 6'5" player that he can put out there. I think you pronounce it Dukanich, but yes. We'll find out here in just a minute. So you can put 6'2" and 6'5" out there.
Yeah, they'll play that size too. I mean, they're not 6'5" kid that's going to shy away from some contact.
Of course, Goreville with Buffington and Craig can put 6'3", 6'6" out there too. Yeah,
we've definitely seen enough of that last year. That is a tough line when you got those 3 guys out there. So.
All right, we're just a short distance away from meeting the starting lineups and having the play-by-play. We'll be right back with that in just a moment.
At the end of a hospital stay, families are often faced with difficult decisions about their loved ones needing skilled rehabilitation care. Regardless of where your loved one's hospital is, the Transitional Care Rehab Program at Hamilton Memorial Hospital can help. Our skilled rehab and nursing care can provide twice daily physical and occupational therapies, daily access to providers, and private bed and bathrooms, all right here close to your family's home. If you're faced with care decisions, ask your loved one's care planner about Hamilton Memorial Hospital Transitional Care Rehabilitation or call 643-5824.
All right, we are back here at Sesser, ready to meet the starting lineups. We've done the national anthem twice today, so I don't know if we're going to do it a 3rd time or not here. I don't think so. The Yellowjackets of New Athens first to be introduced. Will Mulholland, number 5, a 5'9" sophomore, getting the surprise start today. Number 23, Isaiah Lintker, a 6'1" junior. Brandon Shoddy, a 6' senior, wears number 30. Ethan Range, a 6'2" senior, wears number 32. And the biggest guy on the floor, Dukanich, number 44, a 6'5" junior for New Athens. So they go with Dukanich, Range, Shoddy, Lintker, and Mulholland. So they'll go 5'9", 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2", 6'5" for the Yellowjackets of New Athens, coming in, like I said, with a record of 5-6 on the season. Did you ever play New Athens when you were coaching there at Weber?
That is one place, we always seen them at Christopher, but we never did go over there. But I think that's the home of Whitey Herzog, is that right?
Yep.
So if you're a baseball fan, that's a town you probably Cardinal fan you remember.
A lot of Goreville fans here right directly in front of us. We're going to meet the Blackcats right now. You might have a little problem seeing them, but they'll sit down in a second. Number 1 is Drake Moss. He's a 6' senior. Number 12 is Cole Tripp. He's a 6' sophomore. Tyler Suits is a 6' sophomore for the Blackcats. Number 23 is Connor Craig. He's a 6' 3" freshman. And rounding out the starting 5, Garrett Church getting the surprise start today. He's a 6'2 senior, wears number 31. So they'll go with Church and Craig and Suits, Tripp, and Moss. So the Goreville Blackcats will go 6 foot, 6 foot, 6 foot, 6'2", and 6'3". Dayton Tripp again coaching the team today for Goreville. Also have Mike Qualls, Cannon Webb, and Trent Glidewell on the coaching staff there at Goreville. Cole Tripp, by the way, is a cousin to head coach Todd Tripp. I had asked him about that the other day, and it's his cousin, not his son. All righty, we are ready for action here. Yellowjackets and the Blackcats. Dukanich jumping it up here against Connor Craig. Last quarterfinal of the day. The winner gets Altamont. The loser will go to the left side of the bracket as the tip is controlled by Goreville. They'll lob it inside to Buffington. He scores.
It's a good little set.
Quick start to the game here for Goreville. Buffington using his 6'6 frame to his advantage there. Here's Mulholland across the line for New Athens. He gets it down low now. Comes back out to Dukanich. Now to Range. Swing it around on the right side now to Brandon Shoddy. Out to the top to Dukanich again. Run a lot of motion out there. Good defense here by Goreville.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of moving that ball side to side right now.
Shoddy, almost a steal. Mulholland goes and picks it up. Range puts it on the floor, throws it away, goes out of bounds. The last touched actually by Goreville will stay with the Yellowjackets. Just underway here. First possession of the game for New Athens. Comes into Dukanich. Out to Mulholland. Slapped away by Moss, but he picks it back up again. Out again to Shoddy. Shoddy guard out there by Tyler Suits. Right side they work it now to Shoddy. Down on the post it goes to Range. Range backs his man up. Goes around, puts it on the glass. Too strong. A little hard, but offensive rebound, then it's taken away. Stolen away by Tripp. All the way down to Connor Craig for the layup.
That's the one thing with New Athens. They just cannot let Goreville get in that transition all night. They pound the glass and they pitch the ball out ahead, and that's where they just beat teams off.
Yeah, transition game has always been a hallmark for Coach Tripp teams down at Goreville. And there's a 3-ball put up and in.
That's a good answer.
By Ethan Range. And New Athens is on the board at the 5:55 mark here in the first quarter. On the other end, there's a shot that's off no good by Tyler Suits. Jackets have the rebound. Shoddy up in the front court for New Athens. They come over to Mulholland. Out to the top to Dukanich. Here's a drive baseline. Shot is blocked as it was put up by Linker. Back out to Range for a 3-ball, and he got it. And New Athens has suddenly gone into the lead, 6-4 on 2 3-pointers. Here's Drake Moss across the line for Goreville. Gives it to Suits. Suits will put up a shot wide right. And goes out of bounds, and it's going to be New Athens basketball. Carson Lauer in for New Athens.
Here's what you really got to prepare for. They'll run this man-to-man. They'll run it, jump it. Sometimes they'll go soft on it, then they'll come out in a diamond one. They just never take it off. You just got to take care of the basketball here.
Duncan Rhodes checks in the game for the Blackcats. Mulholland has it. Comes over to Linker. Goreville extends that defense way out beyond the arc.
Yeah, they're putting good ball pressure on it.
Dukanich to Linker. Left side again to Dukanich. Oh, almost a steals. It was tipped away there by Rhodes. But it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with New Athens. The Yellowjackets will get it in. It comes into Carson Lauer. Now over it goes to range. To Linker. To Lauer for three. No. Tipped around. Rebounded by Linker. Back up strong. He scores. Linker. And just like that, New Athens is up 8-4. And we got timeout on the court. Goreville will talk things over just a little bit. 4:16 to play here in the opening quarter. Back with more in just a moment here from Sesser.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Back here at Sesser, Randy Olson along with Brad Beatty. And Brad, looks like New Athens being pretty patient here so far, and it's resulted in a 4-point lead.
Yeah, you got to like the way they're being patient with it. They're letting everybody touch the ball, reversing it, and decent shot there, and they crash the glass and got an offensive putback. And
they go to a zone, and Goreville comes out and gets it down to Connor Craig, and he scores as they thread the needle of that zone. Carson Lauer back in the front court for New Athens. Ball's down in the corner to range and goes out of bounds. It's last touched by Tyler Suits of Goreville.
Yeah, the big thing you got to do against Goreville is you got to make sure you're meeting your pass and getting that triple threat and protect that basketball. And I think New Athens is doing a very good job right now.
In the paint it comes, but back out it comes to Lauer. Around the horn to Tommy Dukanic. Dukanic in the lane, back out it comes to Lauer. Again to Linker. New Athens again being real patient.
Yeah, I like the pace that they got going right now. I think if they'll be patient like this, they're going to get the looks that they want. It's important, like they on the last possession, they got to the glass, second chance points.
Here's a little give and go as they give it to range, but he lost the handle, and Goreville comes away with it.
Just got to take care of it.
Yeah, Duncan Rhodes grabbed it. Gets it up ahead to Drake Moss. Moss tries to go inside to Rhodes. It's knocked away and stolen by New Athens. Again, Goreville playing this game without Coach Tripp along the sideline. He also will not be able to coach tomorrow. Again, he's playing out a 3-game suspension, but he'll be here for day 3. So Dayton Tripp is coaching the team at the moment. Shot put up at the top, no good by Ethan Range, but we got a foul on the rebound.
It's a good job going to the glass again.
Into the ball game for Goreville is Grant Howell and also Evan Holm. And let's see, in for New Athens is Camden Taylor. Shoddy gets the ball in to Camden Taylor. Taylor goes up, missed it. And then takes it away. They get it back. Shoddy now to Linker, and there's a steal by Goreville. Trading turnovers there. Long three. No good by Tripp. Rebound by New Athens. I'm not sure that's the shot Goreville wanted in that possession.
Not sure.
It was way out there.
Coach Tripp would have liked a little bit better look.
Dukanic has it. Over to Brandon Shoddy. Out to Lauer. Again, Goreville really playing that sticky defense way out beyond the arc. To Taylor. Down low it goes to Shoddy. He can't do anything with it. Here comes a double team. They'll swing it back around to Taylor. Now over on the other side. And that's a reach-in foul. That's going to be on Cole Tripp, I believe. Isaiah Linker was starting to make a move to the basket and then got fouled on the hold.
Well, it seems Moss and Home, they've been down at Goreville for about
it seems
8-9
it.
years.
It does seem like it, doesn't it?
Hey,
Tyler Suit's back in there for Goreville.
Moss has done. Hey, he's found a weight room down there, it looks like, too. So.
Yeah, it does look like it. Here's the inbound to Dukanic. Goreville, the number 1 seed in the tournament, as the shot is put up and in. Linker with the bucket. And New Athens with a 4-point lead. And that ball goes in the backcourt. But it's picked back up by Evan Holm. And a traveling violation. Mulholland and Ethan Range back in for New Athens. Evan Moore is in there for Goreville. Goreville's always run about 10 players deep, and this year no exception. Ball's loose in the corner, and it's out of bounds as Mulholland lost the handle.
Yeah, it just seems like a long time. They always have good talent down there, and they do a great job developing it. And they run 8, 9, 10 kids at you, and they just keep pressuring you. And it's something you got to work on in practice when you prepare before you play them.
Cole Tripp misses the shot from the left corner. Here's a drive to the other end, and it's missed by Linker. They get the offensive rebound, though, and now it's Range with it. And a blocking foul on Goreville.
That's a good call. I thought he was moving a little bit. But yeah, I think somebody forgot to tell New Athens they were the 8th seed. I like the way to come out and play them.
Well, again, they're 5-6, but they've been in just about every game they've played.
Have.
You know, I mean, they lost to Red Bud, who's another team in this tournament, but, you know, they're not getting blown out by people.
No.
So they're competitive. Shot is up and in by Camden Taylor, who comes off the bench. Taylor makes it a 6-point lead by New Athens. Here's a drive inside. Now back out for a 3-ball by Moss, and that's in and out. Taylor had the rebound. Tripp took it away. They put it back up. No. This time it's picked up by Taylor. Taylor rifles it across the lane. Here's a shot. No good by Range, but he's fouled, and Ethan Range will go to the line for New Athens. Yeah, when we talked to Coach Todd Tripp a few days ago for our preview interview of the tournament, you know, he mentioned the fact that in practice, you know, based upon how hard his guys work in practice, again, that's how you're earning playing time.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's like, you know, if I've got 9, 10 guys that are working their butt off and there's not that much drop off from the first 5 to the next 5, and, you know, they're going to see a lot of playing time too. You can keep fresh bodies in there.
Yeah, knowing Todd the way I do, he's probably home right now taking it nice and easy, sipping, watching this game, probably not
stressed at all. Right, yeah, sure. Free throws are missed. Missed both of them there by Range. Blackcats with the rebound. Evan Holm with it. Down to 12 seconds left in the quarter. 8 seconds left. Ball to Buffington. Now to Moss. 4 seconds left. In the corner. Shot by Suits is short. And that's the end of the first quarter. And after one, it's New Athens 12 and Goreville 6. And we'll come back and bring you second quarter action here in just a moment. Live at AreaSports.net.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
Randy Olson along with Brad Beatty here at the Sesser Holiday Tournament. And Brad, it seems like this game is starting out eerily similar to the Red Bud Sesser game earlier today.
It does.
That you and I did.
This has a kind of the same feel to it. So
because Sesser jumped out in front of Red Bud in that one after one quarter.
You know, the thing about it is what's so similar about it is defense is causing all this. That's why I used to preach to my kids all the time, hey, defense travels. You know, if you take your defense and it shows up every night, it's going to give you a chance to be competitive, and that's what's happening in New Athens.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're not hitting the shots, the defense can make up for it. So, all right, as we start the second quarter of play, it is New Athens' ball first. That's a double dribble by Will Mulholland. Turnover back to Goreville. See if the Blackcats can get rolling offensively here. Tyler Suits over in the corner to Moss. Around the perimeter to Craig. Now it comes to Moore, and there's a reach-in foul.
Yeah, it's hard to play behind the big guy down there. That's one you're probably going to have to get up three-quarter fronted.
Fouls on Ethan Ranges first. Here's the inbound by Goreville, and the shot is up, and it drops for Buffington. Cuts the lead to 4. New Athens over in the corner. Shot is no good by Range, and ball goes out of bounds. Going to be Goreville ball.
Yeah, I think Goreville's probably going to try to turn the heat up here a little bit, and that's where New Athens got to make sure they settle in, run some offense.
Not as much patience shown by New Athens on that possession.
Yeah,
they put the shot up awfully quick.
A little quick shot.
That's a steal. As jump in the passing lane was Dukanic. Jackets have it. Over on the right side, it comes to Range. Back out now to Mulholland. Now to Linker. Linker over to Range. Over on the left wing to Dukanic. Down on the baseline now. Backing his man down is Linker. Now he's double teamed. He comes back out to Mulholland instead. Now Range has it. To Shoddy. To Dukanic. Right side now to Shoddy. Bounce pass inside to Mulholland. And he'll dribble it back out. Yeah, a lot more patience shown this time by New Athens.
Doing a good job keeping the floor space. You just got to keep your guys cut here. And I think they're going to get a look here. There it is.
There's a cut. And the shot's up, and it goes out of bounds. Mulholland kind of lost his footing. In the game for Goreville, Evan Holm is back in. .607 to play here in the first half. Here's a drive down the lane. A shot does not fall, but there's going to be a foul called on the Yellowjackets. That's on Will Mulholland. It's his first. Second team foul this quarter. That'll send Drake Moss to the line. Well, do you have some memorable battles yourself against Goreville back in your coaching days at Weber?
Well, we played them at the sectional. It was a sectional quarterfinal down there at Hardin County. I think we went up 17 at halftime. You knew that wave was coming. Sure enough, they hit us with it. And then we played them last year, and it's I think about a 5-point ball game. But always enjoyed playing them.
That's a jump ball called. Possession arrow gives it back to Goreville. As Ethan Range brought it down, and the little guys tied him up. Drake Moss bring it across for the Blackcats. Goes over to Moore. Now to Moss. Shoots off the dribble and scores. Mid-range jumper cuts it to 1, 12-11. And they continue this defense. Yellowjackets have it to Mulholland. Right side to Dukanic. Top of the key to Range. Here's a dribble drive by Linker. Shot is up and no good. Rebound taken out of there by Evan Holm. He leaves it for Moss. He'll put up a long 3. It's short. Offensive rebound, though, underneath by Connor Craig, and he's fouled. Craig was there for the rebound, and he's earned himself a trip to the line. Foul on range was his second. Timeout on the court, 5:05 to play here in this second quarter of play. And we'll be back with more from the Sesser Holiday Tournament in just a moment. Back here at Sesser, Goreville will be at the line. They've started off the second quarter on a 5-0 run, Brad.
Yeah, they're doing typical Goreville stuff. They're just putting too much pressure on them. And your transition defense has got to be just right on, and then you got to flood that ball side, whatever. Because if not, you got Home and you got Moss just pushing that ball. If Buffington's going to run the floor like that, it is hard to stop them.
Connor Craig ties the game. He can put the Blackcats in the lead, but he misses it. Rebound by Dukanic. New Athens has it. Linker brings it up. Linker will drive. Wraparound pass. Shot from the corner. Won't go by Mulholland. Rebound by Lauer, but it's taken away. And then a foul is going to be called. Evan Holm took it away.
Yeah, they just keep constant pressure on you.
Camden Taylor with the foul. That's his first. That's 4 team fouls. Goreville will be in the bonus on the next one. 12-12 tie.
Looks like we're in a little 1-3-1 zone here, so.
Let's see how Goreville attacks it. They come from behind and steal it. Good anticipation on that pass that time by the Yellowjackets. Carson Lauer has it. Comes inside to Dukanic, and that's knocked away and out of bounds, and that's a turnover. Go back to the Blackcats.
Might have got away with one there.
Both teams making some big defensive plays here. If you just tuned in, Waltonville winner today over Marissa, 68-36. Redbud survived against Sesser in overtime, 56-49. Altamont over DuQuoin, 68-48. That game was much closer than the score indicated. Three-point shot by Tyler Suits, and Goreville has a three-point lead. Suits connects from the right corner. Here's a trap and a steal. Picked off by Evan Holm. Holm will motor to the other end, and he's fouled from behind by Isaiah Linker. That will send Holm to the line. Stop the clock with 4:02 left here in the half.
Well, Coach Waldo at Edwardsville used to run that 1-3-1, and it was like artwork.
Yeah, it was.
If you ever wanted to run a 1-3-1 when he was coaching, you had to get over to his gym to watch it. I think that's where Coach Krill picked the 1-3-1 up.
I think it is too. They were good friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had a lot of success at Edwardsville. And you talk about patience, they didn't mind to slow it down and show patience, did they?
No.
It's a steal by Holm, and then he travels with it. Holm's been a little spark plug here for Goreville off the bench, 5'7" junior.
Yeah, you always hated to see him come in the game because you knew what was coming.
Duncan Rhodes back in the contest for Goreville. He'll replace Connor Craig. And Holm with another steal. The spark plug has it. Gets it to Suits. And there's a steal by New Athens. A little scrum on the floor and jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to the Yellowjackets. 3:43 left in the half. It's been an 11-0 run here for Goreville. New Athens has not scored in this quarter. And we're at 3:36 left, and there's a double dribble.
Coach is trying to get them to slow down there. And Sometimes it's easier
said than done. Yeah, you got that right. All right, Drake Moss will bring it up and across for Goreville. Oh, almost a steal. Good attempt there defensively by Dukovic.
You like to see that.
Good hustle by a guy 6'5". Brennan Shoddy back in for New Athens, number 30. Here's the inbound to Moss. He'll drive baseline. Too strong on the shot. Rebound, Yellowjackets. Dukovic grabbed it, got it up to Linker. Oh, a foul from behind as Holm went for the steal, and he almost had it. He smiles at the official as he...
He's only got one speed.
Yeah. Full throttle. Mr. Sparkplug. Here's the inbound to Dukovic.
Good defense.
Back out to Linker. And there's Holm again. The Sparkplug has it, and he misses the shot, though, after the steal. Linker in the front court for New Athens. Long shot out front is no good by range. 2:47 left. Holm has it. Long three by Suits. No, it won't go. Rebound by Shoddy. And timeout by New Athens. They got to try to settle things down a little bit. Again, they have not scored in this second quarter. They trail 17-12 after being ahead 12-6. We'll come back with more from just a moment from Sesser.
Jingle all the way home and sing about your savings.
I'm singing!
By shopping at Box Drop of Salem. And save at Box Drop of Salem, where all items are marked way down. It's worth the drive to Salem to see it, try it, and take it home before it's gone. First come, first serve, so don't forget about your reindeers and sleigh. I mean, your truck and trailer. Box Drop of Salem, locally owned, cares by giving back and helping the community. Located in the Orchard Shopping Center on the south end of Salem. Check them out on Google and watch for the latest posts on Facebook.
Well, Brad, what do you think?
Well, I'm not too sure New Athens called timeout or referee Jay Miller just needed a rest, so he just stopped play on that. I'll have to check with my guy at halftime to make sure he's all right. That's one thing about Goreville. They will not stop running.
Again, it's been an 11-0 run here by the Blackcats. They were down 6, now they're up 5.
Holm, he's a one-man fast break by himself.
Yeah, Evan Holm, 5'7" junior. He's been a real spark plug here in this second quarter for Goreville. Here's a pass ahead to range. And there's another steal. Duncan Rhodes grabs it. Gets it ahead to Connor Craig, and traveling violation. Blackcats, I should say Will Mulholland back in for New Athens. It'll be Yellowjackets ball after the turnover by the Blackcats. Almost a steal by Holm again. He's everywhere. Down in the corner, it's Dukovic. Around the horn to Lauer. Right side, it goes to Mulholland. Baseline shot up and in by Dukovic, and that's the first bucket of the second quarter for New Athens. It comes with 1:55 left. Cuts the lead back to 3. Again, they led it 12-6 after one quarter. Evan Holm with it. Comes across to Moss. Moss will drive against Mulholland, and Mulholland's going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, a while ago, Holm, he was on that fast break. He scored off of it.
Yeah.
Made 3 bags of popcorn out of the concession stand and took tickets out there for 2 people. So
no kidding. That's how fast he is.
He's all over the place.
Free throw is up and in by Moss. Drake Buffington back in, and Evan Moore back in for Goreville. Rhodes and the spark plug will get a seat on the bench. Free throw is No good by Moss. New Athens with a rebound. Minute 37 left in the half. Across it comes to Mulholland. Oh, that's almost thrown away, and it is thrown away. It's picked off by Connor Craig. A little helter-skelter there. It goes out of bounds. Whose ball is it? They're going to call a jump ball since they were indecisive as to who hit it. So possession arrow will leave it with Goreville.
I was going to say, hey, out of all that action, it's still a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, you're right. Tyler Suits inside to Buffington. His turnaround, no. Rebound by Craig and knocked out of bounds. Yeah, the Jackets have only scored 2 points this quarter, but they're very much in this game. In it comes to Moss. He'll put up a shot from the baseline. He got it. Nothing but net. It's a 2-ball. 68 seconds left in the half. Jackets get it across. Here comes that trap again. Out it comes to Lauer. Now to Linker. Down on the baseline. Mulholland's going to be fouled, and he'll go to the line for New Athens. Stops the clock with 53 seconds left here in the half. And that foul is on Buffington. That's his first.
That's the thing about it. They pick you up like that, and you tell your guys, hey, we want to attack it once we beat that first initial. But the thing about it is, then they speed you up, and if you don't score, now they're coming back at you, and so it's you have to have a good balance with that.
Sure. Free throws good by Mulholland. Got them both. Camden Taylor back in, replace Mulholland in the New Athens lineup. All right, Blackcats have it.
Back to the 1-3-1.
Moss in the corner to Suits. Back to Moss. To Suits. His shot, no good. Ball is loose on the rebound. Had a big battle in there, and it's going to be Jackets' ball. Couple good looks there by the Blackcats, but couldn't connect. Might see New Athens do that 1-3-1 some more in the second half. Throw them a little bit different wrinkle. Uh-oh. Almost a steal. It's picked up by Camden Taylor, and he gets fouled.
That's his second.
Craig foul is Connor Craig his second. That's only 3 team fouls, so it's not a shooting situation for New Athens. 19 seconds left in the half. Range will take it out. Gets it into Linker.
I tried to hold for one here. I know it's probably going to be difficult to do, but I think they can go into the half on a made basket. Oh, nice take.
A good move there by Isaiah Linker. Nobody stopped him. He took it all the way to the glass. And on the other end, there's a shot by Moss, no good. And after the half, it's Goreville, the number 1 seeded team in the tournament, with a narrow 2-point lead over New Athens. It's Goreville 20 and New Athens 18. We'll come back, take a look at the first half stats, talk more about this game, the tournament, and what we got on tap for you tomorrow. And we'll have another busy day for you tomorrow here on AreaSports.net. We'll share all that with you. Up next here, well, stay with us.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV. It's the heating season, and Wainwright Propane and Sporting Goods has you covered with fast, reliable propane delivery service for your home or farm. And if you need those propane bottles filled for your grill or camper, Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods can do it. Looking for a wide selection of guns and ammunition? You'll find it at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods. You can even search online through their website at WayneWhitePropane.com. And don't forget, they also sell propane grills, smokers, and deep fryers at Wayne White Propane and Sporting Goods.
Anchor's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Do you have a dog that is shedding? We provide de-shed treatments at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. De-shed treatments get rid of a lot of unwanted hair so it doesn't end up all over your house. Your dog will look better, feel great, and smell wonderful. Call and schedule a de-shed treatment for your dog at Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Back here at the Sesser Holiday Tournament, 42nd year for this tournament. Randy Olson with Brad Beatty, and it's a narrow 2-point lead here for Goreville at the half, 20-18. Now, New Athens led it after the first quarter, 12-6. Goreville outscored them in that second quarter. In fact, New Athens didn't even get a bucket until really late in that second quarter, Brad, but here they are, just 2 points down.
Yeah, Goreville had a lot of possessions that game. I think they got sometimes speeded up too fast and turnovers, and then New Athens came down and same story on that side, but they just had enough buckets in the second quarter just to stay within a 2-point score of it. So, if I'm New Athens, I'm going to the locker room right now, pretty happy where I'm at. If I'm Goreville, I'm going in thinking about how we can speed this game up, but yet be under control and not turn the ball over and result in baskets. So it'll be interesting second half, see how they come out.
What's the stat book look like here in the first half?
Well, both teams have put several guys in the scoring column. Nobody's really dominating, scoring for the team, but they're spreading it out. Drake Moss leading Goreville with 8, Coach Tripp with 1, Tyler Suits with 3, Drake Buffington with 4, Connor Craig with 2, and Evan Holm, he only has 2 points, but like I said,
he's the spark plug.
Yeah, he's done plenty for him.
Yeah.
And for New Athens, Isaiah Linkter with 6. Looks like Ethan Range with 6. Tommy Duckchief with 2. Mo Holland with 2. And Taylor with 2. So, it's spread out.
Spreading the love around there, aren't they? Yeah. All right. So, if you are Goreville, again, you said you're going to try to speed it up the second half.
Yeah, I'm going in there stressing. They were fine. We had a lot of possessions. We just didn't result in baskets because we got too sped up and turned the ball over. I think Coach Tripp goes in there and says, hey, let's not change anything other than taking care of the basketball and finishing with makes. And if you're New Athens, you're stressing ball control and keeping the pace that they're at. Hey, and the thing about it is you got to continue to crash. I thought they did a good job crashing the glass on Goreville. Got second, third chance points, and that's big when you play Goreville because you got to keep them off the glass, and then they get into that track meet on you, and the next thing you know, you go from a 2-point deficit, now you're down by 12, and then 16 and 20, game's over. So if they can keep that pace, I like where they're at.
I don't think either coach was happy with the number of turnovers that their teams made in the first half.
No, and you know what? The first game of the tournament, you almost got to expect that. I know no coach likes it, but you're set at home knowing that it's going to happen. So you got to storm through it, find a way to make some corrections at halftime, and I think Goreville will, and I think New Athens got to find a way to take care of the basketball because they're going to unleash number 5 home on them in Aid. Yeah, they probably will. You think we'll see New Athens go to that 1-3-1 a little bit more in the second half, maybe? I would keep switching that in there. I kind of like the look. Shots are going to come from the corner, so you got to be aware. They're 3-point shooters. You got to identify them, and then when it does, now Big Buffington's going to be crashing straight down from that free throw line. So got to get a body on him. But I would keep switching that back and forth. It gives them a different look, and and then at this end, probably pick up the pressure a little bit, 84 feet on them, see if you can't get some turnovers and get a little bit of a run.
All right. That is longtime coach and basketball official Brad Beatty with us here at halftime as he's doing color commentary with us on this game. Tomorrow, we'll have a lot of basketball for you tomorrow. We're going to split time between Pinckneyville tournament and Sesser tournament tomorrow. As Wednesday will be the very first day of the Duster Thomas Pinckneyville tournament. We'll be there for the first 2 first-round games tomorrow morning, bright and early, 9 o'clock, the breakfast special. It'll be the Benton Rangers, still unbeaten on the season and state ranked. They'll take on the Woodlawn Cardinals. Benton obviously a heavy favorite in that, but again, can you be motivated to come out and play at 9 o'clock in the morning and, take care of business like you should? We'll see.
I'm sure Coach Weinmiller's probably stressed many times a 9 o'clock game, dead legs. So
right. Got to have yourself ready to play.
Absolutely.
Got to have your Wheaties and your orange juice and be ready to go. And then after that, a good matchup between Carlisle and Salem, 2 teams from the Cahokia Conference. And Carlisle, again, another state-ranked team who's having a great year so far. And so we'll see them go at it in Game 2 tomorrow. Then we'll come right back here tomorrow afternoon to Sesser, and we'll have the 2 semifinal games for you. And one semifinal game at 4:30 will be a good one, as it will feature the Waltonville Spartans against the Redbud Musketeers. And then the second semifinal, later on about 7:30 tomorrow evening, will be the Altamont Indians against the winner of this game, either Goreville or New Athens. So that's what's on tap tomorrow on AreaSports.net. If you've not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, go to AreaSports.net on YouTube and subscribe to it. That way you'll always be notified when we add new content or when we're starting new broadcasts. If you've not followed us on our Facebook page, definitely follow the Facebook page, because you'll have all the content that we add to our Facebook page show up in your news feed, so that you can keep up to date on what's going on in sports around Southern Illinois. So that's follow us on AreaSports.net on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel on AreaSports.net. Both teams are back out on the floor shooting around here to warm up for the second half. We'll be back with that in just a moment. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
All right, we are back here at Sesser getting ready for second half action. Again, if you just joined us, head coach Todd Tripp not able to coach this game for Goreville. He can't coach tomorrow either, but he will be here for day 3 of the tournament, as he's serving a 3-game suspension after an event that occurred at a game with West Frankfort last week. So we have Dayton Tripp coaching Goreville Blackcats tonight, along with Mike Qualls, Cannon Webb, Trent Glidewell. Enrollment-wise, Goreville 170 students, New Athens 139, so both schools very close in their enrollment size. To start the second half, Goreville will have the ball first. Obviously, both teams change ends, and we are ready to go as Goreville will have it.
I'd say Goreville's probably want to get Buffington a couple touches, see if you can't get him going here early.
Pass comes in to Cole Tripp. Working around the perimeter. Back out it goes. Here's a drive down the lane, and it's up and in by Connor Craig. Connor Craig with the first bucket of the second half. And And a collision there, and they lose the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover to Goreville. Drake Moss gets it up into the front court. Over to Suits. Suits will drive, and he scores. Tyler Suits with an easy bucket. And here comes that press.
Yeah, you can tell they've made it a point of emphasis in the locker room. They get that ball in the paint, whether it be a guard. That time they ran Moss off a UCLA screen trying to post him up, so they're going to make an attempt to get that ball in the paint and score off of it.
Here's a drive down the lane, and I think that's going to be is that going to be a charge or a block?
I believe he called the block on it.
So that's going to send Isaiah Linker to the line for New Athens.
That would be his third foul.
And the foul's on Connor Craig, his third. And he makes the free throw. Here comes the spark plug. Evan Holm into the game for Goreville. They're about to go full throttle.
Yeah, I don't think he come down in there to slow it down any. So
no.
They're not going to Carolina offense.
No. It's Tyler Suits down underneath
there it
to
is.
Buffington, and got a reach-in foul on the Yellowjackets. Buffington will go to the line. Again, Buffington stands at 6'6", and he's just a junior. There's actually only 2 seniors on this entire roster for Goreville. So they're a young team, which is kind of scary if you're an opponent.
Yeah, I believe their kids stayed in high school for 8-9 years, it seemed like. We'd play them 1 year, and kid be a freshman. 2 years later, kid's still a freshman, and they're always talented.
6-point lead. New Athens brings it up.
There's that pressure. It's just
and another turnover. And an easy layup for Tyler Suits. That's what they can do to you. There's a trap again. They break it this time. Shot is up and in. Isaiah Linker. Linker with the 3 ball. Cuts it back to a 5-point game. There's a steal. Picked off by Mulholland and then lost it out of bounds. Boy, he thought he was going to get a layup out of it, but couldn't catch up to it after he tipped it away. Cole Tripp will bring it up. Out front to Suits, and he traveled with it. Another turnover. Like I said, neither coach is going to be happy with the amount of turnovers in this game.
I think he really wanted to pass and make a cut there, but his feet got a little happy on him. But
the winner of this game gets Altamont in the semifinals tomorrow evening. Pass over to Carson Lauer. Lauer to Linker. Back to Lauer, now to Mulholland. Mulholland is guarded by the spark plug, Evan Holm. Range, that's knocked away. And that's stolen by Buffington, and on a drive, and the foul is going to be called. Tripp with the bucket, and the blocking foul is called. Basket counts. Tripp with a chance to add the and one. Missed it. Buffington had a hand on it, but it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, against their pressure, you almost got to inbound the ball and shallow cut on it. Try to get the ball in the middle of the floor then to be able to tack off it. But if you get that ball on the sideline, they do such a good job of trapping it. And that's it's right there. You got to get it in the middle.
Range with a three-pointer, and Range has the range out there. Back to a 4-point game. Just when you think Goreville's going to go away and hide, New Athens comes roaring back. And there's a steal.
It's good defense.
Taken away by the Yellowjackets. Mulholland with it. To Lauer. Around the horn to Linker. And Linker draws a blocking foul against Cole Tripp. That's his third in the game for Goreville is Evan Moore. And he's going to replace Tripp. Shoddy comes into the game, and he'll trigger it in for New Athens. 5:01 to play here, third quarter. Stolen on the inbound. Blackcats with it. Tyler Suits. That's a traveling violation, I believe. Yes, it is.
Jump stop was good. I think he just took a little baby step off of it. So.
Carson Lauer with it.
Well, they have active hands.
They do. Here's a trap. Oh, they somehow make a diagonal pass way up the court. Back out to Lauer. Now Dukanic with it. To Linker. Linker down the lane, and he gets fouled. Isaiah Linker will go to the line for New Athens. Called that one on Buffington. That's his second. Stops the clock with 4:33 to go here in the third quarter. Linker, 6'1" junior for the Yellowjackets. Too strong.
Goreville's got to do a better job of squaring that ball up and keeping it in front of their chest. They're just allowing New Athens to get too many paint touches right now.
Duncan Rhodes checks back in for Goreville to replace Buffington. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
If you get enough paint touches, you're going to get good looks and potential free throw opportunities. So.
Got the second free throw. It's a three-point game. 30-27. Here's Holm with it. In the corner. 3 balls up. No good by Suits. Rebound to Athens. Linker gets it down in the corner to Range. Around to Dukanic. Down on the post it goes to Linker. Linker's up and under. Gets around Holm and then gets fouled by Suits, I believe. Nice move on the post by Isaiah Linker. And that's the second foul on Suits. And that is 4 team fouls. And the free throw is good by Linker. 2-point game. .403 left here in the third quarter, and that second one's also good, and it's a 1-point game, and timeout's called by Coach Dayton Tripp of Goreville. Timeout. We'll take one as well and be right back here on AreaSports.net.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Contact Lynn Braden in McLeansboro for an auto quote today.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
All right, we're back here at the 42nd Annual Sesser Holiday Tournament. Randy Olson along with Brad Beatty, and Goreville clinging to a 1-point lead here. They have the basketball. Drake Moss gets fouled. That's going to go on Shoddy.
Well, it's a style of play that that they're comfortable running. The only thing is they like to have a game full of possessions, but if you're not converting at the other end, you're also giving the other team a lot of possessions. And New Athens done a good job of converting on enough to keep it a 1-point ball game. Looks like we got a warning on the bench.
Out of bounds to Goreville. Comes into Suits. Now to Holm. Holm out to Moore. Back to Holm. Holm in the corner. Here's a drive baseline. Shot up and in by Suits. And he draws the foul. Puts Goreville back up by 3. And the foul on Dukanic is his second. Free throw good by Suits. 4-point Goreville lead, 3:34 left here in the third quarter. Blackcats, or Jackets get across. Steal, but then stolen back. Again, we're trading turnovers.
Yeah, that's that possession. Hey, turn it over. Now New Athens got an opportunity here. I don't know. Just seems like Goreville's playing frustrated right now, and I think they got to get settled down.
Ethan Range back in for New Athens.
This is kind of where you like your seniors to step up here and get things back on track and get you a good basket here. Get something attacking the rim here. Like we used to say, let's bully the rim here a little bit.
Bully the rim, okay. Left side, they work it to home. Now it comes to Moss. Moss in the lane will elevate, miss the shot. Sparkplug saves it from going out of bounds. And ball's picked up by New Athens, and then a reach-in foul is called on Duncan Rhodes. So that's 5 team fouls, so we'll walk to the other end, and New Athens will be in the bonus, shooting 2. And that'll be Isaiah Linker going there. Stops the clock with 2:48 left. Been a busy day of basketball here in Sesser. Free throw good. Buffington is back in for Goreville. Second one coming. Got it.
He's been a big scorer for them this third quarter. Most of us have been at the free throw line.
Yeah. 2-point game. Here's a drive by Moore. Inside it goes to Buffington for the deuce. Buffington puts Goreville back up by 4. Again, they look for that trap. In the corner goes to Mulholland. There is the trap. He splits the defenders. And it's stolen by Holm. The Sparkplug takes it in and scores. He makes things happen. Evan Holm on the deuce. 2:09 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, they extend this defense out.
Yep. Timeout by New Athens. They've got to talk things over here. They don't want this to get away from them. They've been in it the whole way. A little 30-second timeout, so we'll take a short one too and be right back.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
All right, as we come back here to Sesser, it's Yellowjackets basketball, and it's stolen by Holm. He pump fakes, goes up, scores. The spark plug does it again for Goreville. He makes things happen when he comes in the game. And he's part of the trap now. And a foul's going to be called.
I think New Athens got to get somebody to flash that middle. They got to keep that ball centered on Goreville. Once the ball gets to the sideline, it's now you just added another defender for Goreville, and that's the last thing New Athens needs, another defender out there.
Foul on Evan Holm is his second. At the line, Carson Lauer for New Athens. Drains it. Yeah, New Athens staying in this thing at the free throw line.
Yes, they are.
We're still in the third quarter. There's a lot of basketball left to be played. Misses the second one. Rebound, Cole Tripp for Goreville. Gets it ahead to Holm. Holm inside of the big guy, and Buffington is fouled. That'll send Rick Buffington back to the line for the Blackcats.
Yeah, they did a good job of getting it into the big guy. He may not finish, but you know what? Hey, I just keep pounding it in there to him.
Well, he's a big target to throw it to, that's for sure. Ethan Range picked up the foul. It's his third as Buffington's ranged to the free throw.
Got a good touch on that free throw, too.
Yeah, he does. Nice soft touch. Dukanic back in for the Jackets. Also, let's see, who else came in there? Linker, I think, came back in. Buffington with another one. Got it. 9-point game. New Athens breaks the press. There's a double team. Jump ball called. Possession arrow, we'll leave it here with the Jackets. Good collapsing defense again by the Blackcats.
Yeah, they probably just a little bit too deep on the where they got the ball. I'd come up just about where that volleyball line is, and then I think New Athens should be able to tag it off that, but they close so much space down. They're so quick.
Here's a turnaround. It's short by Dukanic. Rebound by Goreville. And that sails out of bounds, but it's actually touched by New Athens.
Yeah,
a big Goreville ball.
Coach Tripp was too big a fan for that pass.
No, I don't think he was happy with that one. Evan Morrow triggered for the Blackcats. Minute 29 left here in the third quarter. Get it into Buffington, and he scores. That was an easy one. And they're starting to use the size of Buffington to their advantage. And there's a steal. Nice anticipation by Suits. Lost it out of bounds, but it'll be Goreville ball. Yeah, relentless defense here by the Blackcats. This is their biggest lead of the game at 11 points right now. Come in to Tripp. Tripp skips it across to Suits. He'll put up the three ball. Yes! Bottom of the net. Tyler Suits connects.
Yeah, New Athens got to be careful not let this thing get away from them too far.
Here's a three on the other side. Yes.
That's how good answer.
Cuts it back to 11 with 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tripp had it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Goreville. Carson Lauer back in for the Yellowjackets. Also Camden Taylor in for New Athens. Duncan Rhodes in for Goreville.
Yeah, that six-man play doesn't work.
Yeah, Blackcats had six out there for a minute. All right, inbound at the Suits. Over to Tripp. It's going to be a push-off by Lauer. Bonus time. Tripp will be at the line for two. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Free throw good. Range back in for the Yellowjackets.
A lot of free throws shot this quarter.
There has been by both teams. Second one's too strong, but Goreville gets the rebound. Tripp has it. Out to Suits. "16 seconds left. Now Tripp again. Gives it to Suits. He'll put it up. It's short. Rebound is loose. And foul's going to be called with 1.5 seconds left. And that's going to send Tripp back to the line as Mulholland is called for his third. Tripp makes the first one. Got them both. Evan Moore in for Goreville.
I think Sesser has the best PA announcer.
Oh, he does a great job.
Yes, he does.
Yep. All right, here is it. 1.5 seconds left. Is a long one. And that's it after 3 quarters of play. It is Goreville up over New Athens 49-35. We'll come back with the 4th and final quarter in just a moment here on AreaSports.net.
Jingle all the way home and sing about your savings.
I'm singing!
By shopping at Box Drop of Salem and save at Box Drop of Salem, where all items are marked way down. It's worth the drive to Salem to see it, try it, and take it home before it's gone. First come, first serve, so don't forget about your reindeers and sleigh. I mean, your truck and trailer. Box Drop of Salem, locally owned, cares by giving back and helping the community. Located in the Orchard Shopping Center on the south end of Salem. Check them out on Google and watch for the latest posts on Facebook.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
Well, Brad, it was a 2-point game at halftime, but Goreville's just broke it open now, I'm going to say.
Now they turned the heat up. Got the kitchen got a little warmer on that one. New Athens, I didn't think they did that bad of a job taking care of it. Just Goreville just covered so much space on that defensive end. One errant pass, and now you're off to the races. So,
and they were able to get the ball into Buffington a few times, and they made a lot of trips to the free throw line.
Yeah,
too.
I think they're trying to make a point of emphasis right now to get it into twos here and let him go to work.
Yeah.
Good spin.
Here's Suits down underneath to Craig, and he gets fouled.
That's a good drop off.
Got the Twin Towers in there now with Craig and Buffington. Craig at 6'3" will go to the line as he was fouled by Linker. It's his third. Free throw's good by Craig. Well, if this lead stands by Goreville, they will face Altamont tomorrow in the semifinals in would be a rematch of last year's championship game.
That's a big matchup early.
Mm-hmm. Carson Lauer gets it across the line, now to Mulholland, to Dukanic. Blackcats are swarming on that defense. Down underneath, the shot is missed by range, and then it's lost out of bounds. It's going to be Goreville ball.
It's just like a zone defense. They just extend that thing to half court. I mean,
right. A lot of movement to it, too. They're not standing there with their hands up. They're moving.
No.
They're swarming you. All the way down by Cole Tripp, and he draws a foul. Tripp's been at the line a lot. As that foul on Mulholland will be his fourth. Free throw by Tripp is good.
Well, that's two good matchups tomorrow in the semifinals.
I'm telling you, it will be. Waltonville Redbud, Goreville Altamont, as scripted, if this lead holds up. Biggest lead of the game right now for Goreville at 18 points. Ahead to Carson Lauer. Lauer gives it to Linker. Linker has it blocked, gets it back, goes up, missed it. Rebound ripped out this time by Buffington. Ahead to Evan Holm. Gives it to Buffington, and there's a big collision, and that's going to be a charge.
That's a good call.
Buffington flattened Isaiah Linker, and it'll be Yellowjackets ball. Third foul on Drake Buffington. 6:40 to go in the game. That first semifinal tomorrow, by the way, is 4:30. So if you want to get down here and see it, I advise you to do so, but get here early. It'll be a good one between Waltonville and Redbud. If you can't make it, though, we will be here to bring it your way after we do 2 games in the morning at Pinckneyville, as the Pinckneyville Duster Thomas tournament starts tomorrow.
That is a full day of basketball.
That is a full day of basketball. But the best thing is it's 2, count them, 2 different hospitality rooms, right?
Yeah, there was 20, 25 minutes apart. So.
Yeah, about 20,
yeah,
20 minutes
short
apart.
Drive, so
it's great. And we got a little bit of a break in between, so I'll actually get to eat tomorrow. So that's even better. I got a lot of catching up to do to catch up with you guys. There's a trap in the corner. Camden Taylor had it taken away from him. Blackcats have it. All the way down is Connor Craig on the drive, and foul's going to be called on the Yellowjackets. Stops the clock with exactly 6 minutes to go in the game. And Connor Craig will be at the line.
You know, they used to, when it was 16 teams, you get here in the morning and the cooks did it, and they'd have scrambled eggs, eggs over easy, bacon. Oh, can you imagine trying to referee and then going there before you referee?
Yeah.
That's not a good idea.
Grant Howell in the game for Goreville. He's a 6'7" sophomore. What do they got in the water down there at Goreville? Grown these guys so tall. It's another steal by Goreville. Turn around, no good by Connor Craig. Rebound by New Athens. Linker with the basketball. Linker in the lane, got it. Again, folks, it was a 2-point game at halftime. Evan Holm, he'll stop and pop off the dribble, and he swishes it. The spark plug shows the ability to hit the long jumper. 20-point lead. 5:16 left. Inside it goes to Dukanic. He'll go up, gets fouled. Grant Howell will pick up the foul. Tommy Dukanic at the line. And the free throw's good. Blackcats are making some more substitutions here. Duncan Rhodes back in.
Yeah, you'd like to get those guys off their feet. Big game tomorrow and serve a little energy.
Missed the second one. There's another steal by New Athens. Been taken right back by the Blackcats. Here's Suits with it. Out to Holm. Oh, nice pass inside, but couldn't handle by Duncan Rhodes. He had a little mustard on that bounce pass. Jackets trying to get it across. It's Linker. And he's going to call timeout so they don't get the 10 count. Timeout with 4:38 to play here in the ball game. Timeout on the floor. We'll take as well and be right back. Back here at Sesser, well, Brad, that semifinal tomorrow evening between Goreville and Altamont. Something I'm looking forward to is a matchup inside between Drake Buffington of Goreville and then your big guy from Altamont. You know,
it's hey,
Mr. Miller, Caden Miller. That will be a lot of fun.
Potential super sectional game. Which, you know, hey, if I'm not mistaken, it's been moved, to Charleston this year. So
the 1A has been moved to Charleston, yeah. The 2A will stay at SIU. The 1A will be moved to Eastern Illinois University at Charleston. Lance Jim. Shot from the corner is good by Linker. It's a 3-ball.
Yeah, it's very possible. Yeah, that game could be played later on, too. So
yeah. Of course, you know, there's some other teams will have something to say about that.
Yeah, there's another team up there called Tuscola.
Tuscola, St. Anthony, Casey Westfield, all those guys, yeah. They'll have something to say about it. Another timeout on the floor. Yeah, you know, that's kind of a hotbed of 1A basketball up there in that area.
Yeah, that's, you know, there's a couple changes. You know, I'm kind of glad I got out because now they sent Weber and Edwards County and Wayne City up that direction. So,
yeah, we're tossing somebody out of the gym here, it looks like. Somebody said a little too much. It'll be Blackcats basketball. Again, 4:08 to play. Suits gets it into Moss. Moss over to Moore. Inside it goes to Rhodes. Back out front for a long shot. Short. Rhodes gets the rebound, though, and sticks it back. No, he missed it. The follow is no good by Grant Howell, but he will go to the line. Grant Howell, 6'7" of him, will be at the line.
Looks like he's a sophomore, Randy. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. He's a sophomore. Yeah. Coach Tripp would probably like to put a few pounds on him before next year.
Yeah, get him on that Drake Moss diet.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Put a little muscle mass on him. So
yeah. Missed the second one. Was out of bounds. New eighth and ball. 3:50 left. Again, the first semifinal tomorrow is at 4:30. That's Waltonville against Redbud. Hope you can make it down here for that, but if you can't, we'll be here. Shot is missed from the corner. Ethan Range. Ahead to Grant Howell. Howell feeds it ahead on a nice pass to Connor Craig, and he scores. Some good unselfish basketball there by the Blackcats. And they throw it away. Mulholland back in for the Yellowjackets. Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe that this was a 2-point game at halftime, looking at it now.
Well, it's Goreville doing Goreville.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
right.
It's Speed the game up on you, and next thing you know, you're 2-point ball game. You're staring at 10, and 10's 20.
Yeah, I knew Athens led by 6 after the first quarter, 12-6. There's a little power move by Connor Craig. He muscles it up and in.
Yeah, I like their game plan. I mean, it just kind of got away from them there a little bit.
Yeah. Nice pump fake, and the layup is in by Camden Taylor. He let the defender fly by. 2:47 left. Drake Moss travels with it as New Athens brought a little trap of their own there. It'll be Yellowjackets ball. Out it comes to Taylor. In the corner to range. His shot is short. Rebound Buffington, and the reach-in foul is going to be called on Linker, I believe. So it's a bonus situation for Goreville. They're shooting the rest of the way, and Drake Buffington will be at the line. You know, and again, Buffington's just a junior, Brad, so he's back next year too.
Yeah, I really like him. I thought last year he was kind of anchored that team down. They had good guards and good athletes. They just needed a big guy, and I thought he filled that role for him really, and he knew his role. He took what was there, and they got him in good spots, and you can tell he's improved this year and a little bit more involved in the offense, and so expect a big senior year out of him next year.
Here's another trap. They get it across. Down underneath to Taylor. Nope. Back out instead to Linker. Shot is up. Good. It's a 3-ball. Long pass down underneath as Tyler Suits gets behind the defense. 2 minutes left. Jackets with it back in the front court. Out it comes to Mulholland. From the corner. Shot by Taylor is no good. Grabbed away by Buffington. Long pass ahead. Easy layup there by Drake Moss. Yeah, Goreville can just kind of wear you down.
Yeah, they just run so many numbers at you.
And again, when you've got those numbers, like you said, that you can run in and out, the interchangeable parts. Okay. Well, Coach Tripp sent me a photo of the roster, and a lot of the years are wrong in this roster, in the program.
Oh, he's still awake?
Yeah.
I figured he'd be in bed relaxing.
He's not relaxing yet. Well, maybe he is. A 20-point lead with 1:27 left. Yeah. So there are more seniors on this team than what we thought. So, yeah, actually Evan Holm is a senior. Tyler Suits a senior, Evan Moore a senior.
Well, I can tell you this. They probably are seniors, but they do a good job of developing kids down there, and Kebber's not going to be bare.
Shot is missed from the corner there by Garrett Church, who's checked in. Colin Carter is also in the game. I do appreciate you sending that, Coach, because we will update our roster here at the tournament, so we'll be more accurate tomorrow on what year they are in school. That's important. 53 seconds to go. The steal by Peyton Holm. All the way down, the layup is good by Zach Green. So all these guys coming off the bench, the third string guys, are having fun and getting involved too. Brandon Shoddy in there for New Athens over to Middendorf. Now to Shoddy. He'll turn around, put it up, got it. Brandon Shoddy with the deuce. In the ball game for Goreville, 54 is Tommy King. He's a 6'1 freshman according to the roster I've got here. Now let's see what year he is according to Coach Tripp's roster. He's sophomore, okay, so even that one was off, too.
It's always good to see those guys getting a game to score.
All right, 6 seconds left. They're going to dribble it out, and that's going to be the ball game. The final is going to be 69-50 as Goreville, after just ahead by 2 points at halftime, comes out and exerts themselves in the second half, and they win this one going away 69-50. They've punched their ticket to the semifinals tomorrow, where they will take on Altamont in the 7:30 semifinal tomorrow night. The first semifinal at 4:30 will feature Waltonville against Redbud. We'll be here for both of those tomorrow, but first we're going to Pinckneyville early in the morning for a couple of first-round games there. I'll tell you more about that when we come back, as Brad is working on our post-game stats. We'll go through those and then wrap it up for you here from Sesser. So be right back in just a moment.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
Jingle all the way home and sing about your savings.
I'm singing!
By shopping at Box Drop of Salem. And save at Box Drop of Salem, where all items are marked way down. It's worth the drive to Salem to see it, try it, and take it home before it's gone. First come, first served, so don't forget about your reindeers and sleigh. I mean, your truck and trailer. Box Drop of Salem, locally owned, cares by giving back and helping the community. Located in the Orchard Shopping Center on the south end of Salem. Check them out on Google and watch for the latest posts on Facebook.
All right, we are back here at Sesser, where Goreville has won to extend their record to 10-1 on the season and move into the semifinals tomorrow. A date against the Altamont Indians. What do you think there, Brad? What do you got for us?
Well, hey, both teams put 8 guys in the scoring column. As far as the coach goes, hey, you got to be pretty happy with that. But I'm sure Coach Tripp's going to go in the locker room and, you know, hey, you're always going to find something you got to get better at, but he's got to be happy with his team's performance in that second half and picking up the pressure and kind of letting their defense run into their offense. But you know, if you're New Athens, hey, don't hang your head on that one. That's a tough first game to come into. Now you got to find a way to get your heads up, get some energy back in your team, and come back and fight tomorrow. So both good effort on both teams.
Yeah. So what's it look like in the stat book?
Well, Drake Moss, he had 12 points. Coach Tripp had 6. Tyler Suits, 16 for Goreville. Drake Buffington, 14. Connor Craig with 11. Grant Howell, hey, big guy, got one free throw, scored 1. Evan Holm, the Lightning Bug with 9 points. And Green with 2. And then for New Athens, good game from Linkner. He had 23 tonight. Had a good game. Shot well free throw line, too. Schulte with 2. Range had 9. Well, you always love when you're a coach and you fill these books out and you got these long names, you never have to deal with them until you.
Right, yeah.
We're going to call this Tommy D. Sorry for his folks.
Love it.
But 7 points for him. Mulholland with 4. Kimbrell with 2, and Lauer with 2.
All right. Well, that's going to be a wrap here from Sesser. Again, join us tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock for the breakfast special down at Pinckneyville's. That tournament kicks off tomorrow. First game of the day is the Benton Rangers, unbeaten on the year. That's the only team that's beaten this Goreville team this year, as a matter of fact. And we'll see Benton up and close and personal tomorrow morning at Pinckneyville when they take on the Woodlawn Cardinals. That'll be followed by Carlisle, another state-ranked team. They will take on Salem in the second game. We'll do both of those games at Pinckneyville, and then we'll run back over here and hit the hospitality room and be ready for semifinal action as Waltonville will take on Redbud at 4:30, and then later on at 7:30 approximately, it'll be these Goreville Blackcats against the Altamont Indians. It's going to be a fun day of basketball again, isn't it?
Yeah, if you're coming here, my advice is probably bring a tank of oxygen. The way those 4 teams play, and it's going to be up and down. So
going to be fun. Going to be fun. Going to be some great matchups tomorrow. So for Ron Stannard and Brad Beatty, this is Randy Olson saying thanks so much for watching, and we will talk to you tomorrow from both Pinckneyville and Sesser here on Area